Hey everyone, welcome to Tartarian Airlines. This is your captain speaking. Today we are flying over Manitoba, Canada. Sorry, it's really Canada. I just like saying Canada for some reason. I don't know why. But this is a heavily requested site, I guess you would say. There's another one that looked pretty dang interesting. The Parliament building. I don't know for what province, but this one is the third in Canada. It was the third territory, and I'm just kind of looking around. Of course, there's a big old huge train depot here that looks old. Let's check this thing out, the city view. I'm going to switch between Google Earth and Microsoft Flight Simulator so that we can see real photos and then the computer generated stuff. We are just going to take a closer look at the legislative building. Not the government building, but the legislative building. It looks pretty crazy from up here. Let's see the real street view. Pretty dang impressive. And of course you see the little windows on the bottom. Just like all the other Mudflood stuff. But we do have a lot of pictures of construction to go through. I'm not sure what these statues are, if they're Canadian related or not. And please hit pause if you want to read any of this. And I tried to find the most earliest pictures I could find, of course, just like I always do. And everything I'm seeing, you can see the staircase to the left. Hit pause if you want to go back. I haven't found, this is one of the earliest photos I can find of a building, and this is a brewery. Like 14 years after it was colonized, or I wouldn't say colonized, but it's confederated by the British government. So soon after, I mean, there's just buildings popping off left and right in the early 1900s over in Canada. Look at here, you can see the cement stairs being built up. I mean, so we did see the photos of it pretty low, like where those big blocks are. And you saw those stacks of blocks there sitting on the ground. I haven't seen any other earlier photos than this of construction. I haven't seen the photos of the land before all this. I tried looking up historical magazines and articles, but this is really the earliest I could find of any of this plot of land. Maybe what I should do is maybe some artists or some painters or some drawers drew the land before, but I try to find the bare land because we already saw this. We already saw the foundation. I mean, who knows what was there before? There's no pictures of anything there before, though. And we have other cranes and them actually building it. So, I mean, I'm with you guys on the whole Tartaria mudflood thing. But at some point, I mean, we did build some things. Like I don't care if you think that we tore it down. We built this up. I am a conspiracy theorist, but I don't like being led down these fake rabbit holes. If we made something, I don't want to be thinking that some fucking alien did. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm seeing in a lot of YouTube channels is they just chalk it up to, oh, it was a greater civilization before us that built this. Well, yeah, in some cases I would say so, yes. Like a lot of the Venetian buildings in the 1500s. I mean, how can you build those buildings that look nicer than this? This to me, this building looks a little simple. You see those columns there? They're all in cut sections. They're not just one block of stone. This is manageable, right? I mean, this is early 1900s, or like 15 or something like that. That does look pretty dang good. The arm looks a lot bigger than the head, so a human could have done that because it doesn't look very good. Buffaloes, those are just simple sculptures, I guess. That's the finished thing. I mean, we built that. We did build that from at least the base level up. Now, what's below, I don't know. Now, here is the drone footage, basically, from the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this gets topography very, very, well, I would say as correct as they program it to be. You see the grounds right here. I like this view because you can see how big these things are. This thing is absolutely massive. And did you notice all the photos I saw really were just of that front part? I didn't really see construction of the whole thing. So either we built some things, I can't tell you either one way or the other if we built it or not. All I can see is in the photos, it looked like we were building this thing up. Now, whether there was maybe this was on a plot of land that was already, like all this stuff here. Like, why would you? This nice and everything, right? But like, why? I don't know. Um, to me, there's like all this design here has to do with something else. Like, there's some sort of magnetism that is attracted by geometric shapes in stone on ground. I don't know. I am not a Freemason. I don't build buildings. I just smoke weed and play video games and do artwork. So my expertise and why they have those lines all around, that's beyond me. I kind of like this. I kind of like the whole drone thing instead of the plane that I had been doing, because now I can freely just stop whenever I want, take a look, swing around, and get out of there. I don't have to do flybys in the plane and do circles. So I like this. Tell me in the comment what you think. Also, a lot of people don't really like not having commentary. So I kind of like not providing commentary. I kind of like just putting pictures up, text. I mean, I spend hours on each one of these subjects, just combing through, trying to find discrepancies. I'm not trying to put any fake news out there or anything like that. I've already put a correction video out about a building I had wrong. I'm not ashamed to admit when I'm wrong. At the same time, those ones who say that we have dumb opinions on this subject, well, I don't think anyone has a dumb opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Now, maybe what you say might be dumb, but I mean, for the most part, I think everyone has a right to their own opinion. If you think these buildings were made by fucking Marshmallow Man, great. But I'm trying to believe that the humans built these structures. Like I said, I mean, there's much older buildings than this that are just absolutely perplexing. And now here we have a bunch of cathedrals, though, in this area. You let me know what you think. Why are there so many cathedrals next to the Capitol building? Does this topography and lines around, does that mean anything? Yeah, a lot of you have been doing. I mean, I'm a fresh Mudflooder. I've only about a year or so have I actually been like tracking down photos and just being amazed. So some of you might be good with the lines and symbols. See, like that right there. Uh, Salt Lake City. Very soon after this, I went to Salt Lake City, as far as in the game is concerned, and there was crazy stuff there. Like, what is this? What direction is that pointing to? Because I'm in the drone, so I don't really know. Let's see. I think that's pointing west. If I don't know, but anyways, yeah, and they built that triangle there. Look at that. They built that triangle there, going through this building. There's a circle going through the building. There's a circle, building, triangle. I wonder what that means, if anyone knows, because that was purposely done right there. Like, why, why build a little tiny triangle there? That's ridiculous. So there's got to be some symbology here. Even if we did it, I mean, we were founded by Freemasons. So yeah, there we go. There is Manitoba, Winnipeg, Canada, right there. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, everyone. And please like, subscribe, leave your comment, and have a nice day. Peace. Captain signing off.